Yesterday, I shared something personal with you guys. I wasn't sure if I was going to share it, but I figured, since I shared it, I might as well go all the way with it. I shared that for the first time in about 3 years, I stepped into a gym, I hired a personal trainer, and I'm now working with a trainer at least 3 times a week to help put this back in order. I don't know if you can see this. I don't know if you can see it. Let me turn off this face tracker here and just to see this. Look at this. This is a proud dad bod, and I'm not even a dad. This is my starting point. And the reason why I'm sharing this with you, there we go. The reason why I'm sharing this with you is because, let me get this camera. There you go. The reason why I'm sharing this with you is because of two things. One, I want to be able to have a video that I posted in real time of when I started, this journey of getting back into my health, into feeling fit again, into feeling on top of it, and two, to prove that it's never too late. I'm in my later half of my 40s, and I can tell you that so many thoughts have come across and have run through my mind of it's too late. Why waste my time? Just focus on having fun and enjoying the rest of your life. You've been through that already in your life. You've already, experienced being fit, and you've already gone through that in your life. But the reality is, it's never too late. No matter how old you are, how late you think it might be to get your health back, to get that body back that you have always wanted, that you had, and that you know that you can still have, no matter what age you are. It's never too late to get started again, to start focusing on yourself again. And when you live in a town like this, you're probably wondering, what does this have anything to do with Guanajuato? Well, when you live in a town like this, carrying an extra 25 pounds is really tough, especially when you walk up and down, when you have to walk everywhere. You're constantly carrying, at least in my shoes, in my body, I'm carrying an extra 25 pounds every time I set foot outside of this house and I go to the grocery store, I walk into town, I walk back up to the house. And it's taxing. It's doesn't feel good. My clothes don't fit right on me. I don't feel good. I don't feel good about myself. I don't feel good physically. And it's just not fun being 25 pounds heavier and feeling that slight sense of insecurity as well. At my age, I should have nothing to be insecure about. I've lived a life, and yet I have issues taking off my shirt in public, and because I'm not used to this. I'm not used to this pasty skin, this constant farmer's tan. I want my arms back. I want my shoulder definition back. I want, at least, I'm not aiming to have a 6-pack, but at least a smaller 1-pack, because I've got a nice 1-pack going right now, and it seems to be getting fuller and fuller. And so I'm choosing a different reality for myself, especially one that, is living in a place like this. I want to be fit again. I want to feel healthy again. I don't want to constantly be huffing and puffing every time I make a video, as you've seen in my videos. I'm sure you're sick of it too, where I can only get 3 or 4 words out before I'm like, okay. You know what I mean? That gets tiring. And I don't want to have all my videos be like that, because I'm always walking around outside making my videos and showing you my favorite parts about this city. And that's another reason. It's like I want to be able to film and to speak in straight sentences without having to catch my breath every 2 steps. And I want to fit in the clothes that I want to fit in. Again, I used to wear really nice clothes and I really liked that experience. But now it's just like I'll wear anything, because as long as it covers my stomach and as long as it covers, this. And I get it. If I don't want to hear anything about body positive anything, but because you know why? my lab results tell me that I need to change. When I have a triglyceride level of 279, when I believe the normal average is, or the normal highest level that you can be is, I think, 149. That's something that's a wake-up call. When I have high blood pressure and cholesterol levels are through the roof, those are wake-up calls, and I can't ignore it, especially when I'm at high altitude like this, when I'm eating, when I eat sometimes it's like I eat like it's my last meal and like I'm never going to eat it again, so I make sure I finish everything on my plate. And a lot of that has to do with my upbringing, being a Filipino and living in a Filipino household where we're told to finish everything on our plates. So of course I do that here. And then I order another plate, and then I do it again. So bad habits. My goals for the upcoming weeks and months ahead is to really be more aware of these habits that I've formed over time and form more resourceful habits that lead to the health and agility and stamina that I know I'm still capable of achieving. And I know that a lot of my audience is older than me, which is amazing too, because I can't wait to be your age. I can't wait to have the strength and the agility and the stamina that a lot of you have. And I hope to be as healthy that a lot of you are. One of the neighbors that we have here that is up on top of the hill is an 84-year-old man who has, in his life, run over 180 marathons. And on top of that, another 180 or 150 super marathons that are like 100-mile marathons. And he started running when he was 47. Talk about a beacon of health. I want to be like that. I want that to be my reality. And I'm making this video and I'm sharing my most vulnerable parts. Look at this. I love this. I love my body. This tells me that I'm able to eat whatever I want. That's the justification I'm going to choose. But I love this. I love who I am, but I know I can be better. I know that I can do more. I know that I am capable of more, and that I have been excusing myself from actually taking the action to take care of myself better, with lots of other excuses, right? And today I say no more. In fact, it was yesterday I said no more because it's my second day. It's my second day of my trip back to health, back to fitness. And I'm also doing this because I'm not going to reveal it now. I'll reveal it in due time. But Nesto and I have plans, and in the next few months, and we'll take you along on that journey. But I know I'm going to need and I'm going to want a healthier, fitter body to be able to do the things that we plan to do. So that's all I'm going to tell you about that for now. But just know that we've got some really cool stuff ahead for you on this channel. And yeah, that's all I'm going to say right now. But in this video, I hope you guys resonated with this, especially for those of you who, because I know this because I read almost every comment, and I tried to reply to almost every comment as well. There's just so many sometimes that it gets overwhelming, and especially when the comments are really long and I have to read through all of it, and my eyes are already like, that's another thing. It's like I want to improve my eye health, and I'm also pre-diabetic. It's like I used to be a beacon of health in my younger years, and for some reason it went away. For some reason I don't know what I did. I put myself second. I put my health second and third or fourth. And this is the result of all of those decisions, and no more. So, my eyes are also like suffering now, and I know I can reverse all of this so that I can be more energetic for you. I can produce better videos for you. And I can't do that if I'm always tired, if I'm always like, out of breath. And I would say you guys deserve better, which you do, but that's not, I'm going to be honest, that's not the full reason why, I know you guys deserve better, but in reality, the truth is I need to live long. I need to live long and healthy, and I want to be able to be walking when I'm older. And yeah, and I also want to inspire those of you who think it's too late, because I know it's not. I've read the comments, and some of you think and have said that, oh, I'm in my 70s. I can't live in a place like that anymore. I can barely walk. Maybe it's true. Maybe it's true for some of you. Maybe it's actually irreversible and it's too late. But for a lot of people, I know that that is just an excuse, that you can, through time, at your own pace, step by step, work your way through health, and back to your fitness, and back to agility, back to the ability to be able to walk up these long, windy alleyways here in Guanajuato and walk back down and hike up the trails in the surrounding mountains, no problem. Again, no matter what age you are, because I see examples of it everywhere I look here. So if these people can do it, who are in their 70s, 80s, late 80s, and they're still hiking the trails here, you can too. Maybe you can't do it right now, but if you take the step, even the smallest step, just 1 millimeter better, 1% better, by this time next year, maybe you'll be here. Maybe you'll be here leading the way on a trail. So that's it. Thank you for hearing me out on this one. Thank you for not laughing when you saw this, but and thank you for the support, because I know you guys aren't laughing, and I know you wouldn't laugh at me. I really am. It took a lot for me to do this type of video. If you ask any of my friends, personally, who know me personally, know that I would never do this at all. But I thought it was important enough, one, for me to have, reference, so that I can be so proud in just a few months, short time, of how far I've come along in this goal, in this journey of getting back to health. And two, if I can just inspire one person to take a step, to do one thing today towards getting back to health, getting healthy again and fit again, then it was all worth it. And I'll happily do it all over again. Well, I don't want to get unhealthy again, but I'd strip off my clothes all over again. But anyway, thank you so much for watching this video, and please say a prayer for me. Give me some good vibes. I know I can do it, but I know I definitely can do it with your support as well. All right, guys, we've got this, all right? If you're in the same boat and you want to take this journey with me as well, I'm not a fitness coach. I'm not a health coach. I just want to be transparent with that. But I will share this journey with you, and we can do this together. You're not alone in this. No matter where you are in the world, no matter what your situation is, there's always something that you can do to move you one step closer to that goal. And I'm right here with you. I'll be your biggest cheerleader if you want. But we've got this. We can do this together. All right? I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.